Hello, and welcome to Business 200. Thank you for tuning in today. And I want to remind you that this course is hybrid, so you're either taking it online or you're taking it strictly as hybrid, meaning both in class and outside of class. I want to remind you that when you're absent, you still need to make up the work. If there's a holiday, you still do the work. You do it strictly online. If you come to class, you do it in class and at home. So I want to remind you that Business 100 is the Introduction to Business course, and this course is designed to provide a foundation in the general business areas such as accounting, finance, economics, marketing, business law, and other business subjects. You can email me. My email is here in the syllabus. You can email me at the iau.la email. Also, I want to remind you that the school is strict on policies, especially since many of you are the F1 students on student visa. It's really important that you attend class. If you don't attend class, I want to remind you that there is a possibility that you could be dropped from the course and even from the program here at International American University, and we don't want that. So the email is cbaker@iau.la. If you need to call me, I do have a message machine, and that's 562-292-4984. Again, it's an answering machine, and it's also my cell phone, so you can text as well. But please text me about who you are and what school you're pertaining to, because I do work at multiple schools, and many of you have the same names throughout the world. This course started on September 2nd and will end on October 27th. If you're coming to the course on campus, it's on Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. I want to remind everybody the course ends on October 27th, so all work is due on that date. I want to also remind you that if you are taking your online quizzes and assignments, those are due by Sunday before midnight, so 11:59 before it becomes midnight. The timer at International American University is set for 11:59. Sometimes our cell phones and our computers are a little bit slower or ahead of that time, but please note that we are going by what the Moodle is set for. This course will be using the 11th edition book called Understanding Business. It's by McGraw-Hill in Education, and the IBS number is 978-0078-02316-3. There are some links the school provided for videos as well as outside websites, which will also help you when you do your assignments. I want to remind you that this is not a plus or minus school. This is strictly A, B, C, D, and F. There are no E grades. Your syllabus explains all of the grading system. So for this week, it's week 1. Every week we have our discussion questions, we have a quiz and a writing assignment. So this week in week 1, we have learning objectives. The first learning objective is to describe the relationship between the profit and the risk. Compare and contrast being an entrepreneur and working for others. Demonstrate how business can meet and beat competition. Basic economics, explaining what capitalism is and how free market works. Analyze the trend toward mixed economics. Describe the economic system of the United States, including the significance of the key economic indicators, especially the GDP, productivity, and business cycle. Also contrast the fiscal policy and monetary policy and explain how this affects the economy. You do have some assignments to do. You should be reading Chapter 1, Taking Risk and Making Profits Within the Dynamic Business Environment, and Chapter 2, Understanding Economics and How It Affects Business. You have 2 discussions this week. The first discussion is for you to imagine thinking of starting your own restaurant in your community. Who will be your various stakeholders of your business? Name at least 3. And how will each stakeholder benefit your business? From your reading, you would note that stakeholders are anybody that's involved with your company. Could be your investors, It could be your angel investors, your partners, your partnerships, your consumers or your clients, your customers. It could also include the people you rent from, or perhaps even future partnerships. Anybody who's involved with your company is considered a stakeholder. The second one, how will you establish a good relationship with your suppliers and employees? Go ahead and give several steps in how you will do this for each. Also, I want to remind you, you have an online quiz, and your online quiz, like I said, is due at 11:59. You do have a writing assignment. Remember, it's in Turnitin, so you're going to upload and turn it in. Please do not email it to me. We are only accepting it through Turnitin, which is on your Moodle. Also, you should be using APA, the American Psychological Association, not the MLA. Do not use the Modern Language Association or CMS or any of the other kinds. Please be using the APA. If you are not sure, you can always contact tech support, or you can contact them on the email if you're taking the online course, which is techsupport.iau.la. If you're on campus and in the area, you can always stop in and talk with them. For this week one, you're going to be using the text. It defines the DGP or the GDP or the DGP, depending on how you look at it. The measurement of the economic activity. Go ahead and think about other things that might help with the GP that are really not good for our society in general, such as the economic activity required to clean up oil spills, or maybe the consumer debt to buy new goods. In addition, there's different situations that might hurt the GDP or limit expenditures on the items, but overall the good of society. Maybe reusing plastic bags or installing cellular water heaters, limiting the spending on the gas and electricity, and discuss the definition of the GDP and how the needs need to be revised. Also keep in mind, a lot of companies are now saying that they're sustainable. They have renewable energy. What does that mean? You can include that also in your paper. Please note that your paper should be double spaced. It should be 10 or 12 font. Please do not write in 14 or 15 font. Please use double space. It should be left justified. And the first line of each paragraph should be about an inch. It should be 2 pages per assignment with additional academic sources besides your book. You can go to Learn Library and get some articles there. Your contents cannot be more than 3 pages. Please note that the 2 pages does not include your references or your title page. So please don't turn in a title page with just references and say that's your paper. Okay? Please follow directions. If you follow directions, you'll be on your way to earning an A. If you don't, I can't guarantee what grade you'll get. So please don't lose focus, and please use your time and your effort valuably. Thank you so much, and if you have questions, please feel free to ask me. Bye.